Jack, as the bus is prepping to launch. If you're here at PAX West, make some noise.
Here we go.
Game 4.
Crowd getting behind it. You love to hear it. Here we go. Reminder, yes, through the qualifiers, we only played 4 games a night. Today, though, the grand final, we play 6. So there is still a ton of Fortnite action to come. Who will secure that top spot and walk away with the majority of that $1.5 million prize pool? There is our winner from Game 3, the perfect performance, 6 points to move all the way up that leaderboard, Morgos.
Now, during his qualifier, a number of times we saw him at 2 eliminations and just outside of the top 10. We watched him at one point try and track down, I believe, 3 different players going for that elimination and couldn't secure it. So right now, showing up, getting all 6 points in a single game has got to be incredible. Dropping in on that blue suppressed SMG, getting a pump action shotgun, and he's got a player in front of him already. He's going to get aggressive. The taps from a distance, only 9 damage because of the damage drop off the SMG. It's definitely not an AR, but it still put up numbers. Going to go for another push here, moving around the outside. And no materials, which means it's all about placement right now and trying to catch his opponent off guard. He's going to drop in and go for, you heard the chest open, gets the shot against the wall that misses, but it still can secure the elimination on Takata. Very good up-close engagement. That's
the type of fight that you need to take early on, which is why I think he's seeing so much success, right? He knows he's got the shotgun and the swap weapon, which already gives him the tools to win an up-close fight. Nick Merckx back and tilted. Only 2 great pistols, 158 HP. That's Gyron from Misfits just above him.
Looks like Bartology is in the back right corner there. I believe that's the taco building.
3 great pistols. And a Nick green. Has 4 pistols right now on the ground. Did he just miss a shotgun?
No, he left the pistol behind. In the corner there might have been a shotgun. He rotated past it pretty quickly. Going for the chest, though.
Oh, no.
Not bad, but he doesn't have a close-up weapon.
Not really what he wants right now.
Misfits looking for him. Gonna track him on the outside. This could be tough.
He's got the remote explosives. He wants this fight at the moment. He hears the fences being opened, and Aiden is still kind of hunting in Big Red with full HP.
I would almost bet if Gyron can get this boogie bomb off on his opponent, if he tracks Nick Merckx down, he's going to drop the C4 right on top of him and pop it at the same time.
No, Nick's got to keep just disengaging until he finds a better weapon. There you go.
There we go.
He's got something now. Oh, there's a blue pump right there, too. So he'll get the max health with that slurp. People still nearby. Anything good from the chest? We'll see later on.
Ran over here, retail, the west side. He's sitting on, honestly, kind of a similar loadout. Only a pistol for his kind of mid to long range engagements. He had a hunting rifle as well. WBG's Ranger in retail, not too far away. This is Raymond just moments ago here in retail row before he started rotating and going for the shot and gets it. Catches Sakaris off guard, 86 damage, body shot, but it's enough to secure that elimination. Aiden.
I think this is what you think it is, folks.
Same spot.
Aiden versus fight. Nick Merckx again. It never ends. Aiden trying to claim some walls. Nick weakened. On the other side, Aiden in the 2 battles so far has come out on top. Him and Nick dancing back and forth. The ramp edits trying to just keep the drop on Nick to maybe get a shotgun shot off. He wants to chase this fight down. He knows he's got the health advantage on him as he continues to be max HP in every fight he has with Nick. Does get tagged up once, dropped to twice now. Over to 152, here's the fight again. I believe this is Nick, tags him with the headshot. Shields down on both sides, stink bombs being used now. As I think Nick is gonna retreat as both players look to mini back up.
These guys, that move right there is one that's super common.
Never ends, these guys just keep going at it.
That little triangle to pop out those windows, super common in that building, and both players know it, which means that every floor kind of has exits no matter where they are. He's going back inside. This is just relentless back and forth between these 2 guys, and they're going to keep going for it. He's going to use that as a way to try and locate.
Nick got a huge tag. Nick's going for it. Nick's going. Oh, he falls right back down. Once he missed that second pump, he falls right back down. I believe both players so similar in HP. Yeah, Nick's actually getting shot in the back by Misfits Gyron and beamed instantly by Aiden with that AR. And that gives Nick, and Nick already knew, but that gives Nick full confirmation of who's nearby him. He knows it's Aiden 100%, no doubt. They are on the same level right next to each other.
Back and forth around the stairs, every angle. It's cat and mouse in here. They're both trying to find that one spot.
Oh, he's blocked himself.
Blocked himself out. The jump and headed back inside. Another player sniping in, but Aiden sneaks into the window. The snipe isn't relevant anymore because it's Aiden versus Nick.
I can't tell if that shot gonna actually connect or not. I can't tell right now.
Another stink bomb trying to get any tag he can on Nick, even himself apparently. The rotation through there is trying to catch
Nick is getting so low. Those stink bombs have chunked away so much HP. He's down to just 99 health. Aiden still hunting from above.
Only 4 builds left too, which means Nick can't defensively play against him too much inside here. He's got to go for it soon. And here we go, 93. The shield shot, and Aiden catches him off guard.
Did Nick just swap to the wrong weapon and he claps?
Are you kidding me? I don't know what to say here, Courage.
Look at this 3-0, baby. I hear from the crowd as Aiden has yet to lose a fight versus Nick. And you thought Nick had the full advantage, but it looked like he messed up his swap or something because he just stood there and Aiden said, hey, friend, good stuff. But unfortunately, we've had 3 battles and I've won every single one.
Rangers still back over here at retail. It's a wide angle shot in your top right just to kind of show you where these players are against each other, what Ranger has in front of him. And there's quite a bit of built up structure here. We'll have to find out if he has ownership of a lot of this or not. He doesn't necessarily know. You saw he was looking all the way up top trying to track Brandon, thinking he's top of that wooden 1x1, but potentially little does he know Brandon dropped down already. He's going to keep checking, taking shots in, just kind of trying to, it's like trying to flash a flashlight over some bugs, get him to run out from the structure, see if we can watch Brandon on the move. Maybe doesn't realize here at Retail Row, Psalm is also on the far east side of the blacktop buildings, the stores. Ranger go for any materials he can, even on the move here. It might be mid-engagement, but it doesn't necessarily matter. Now blind, Tfue, look at this 1v1. Shots from Tfue, gets a couple accurate ones in the long range double barrel, 7 HP remaining. He's got bandages to patch up.
Sigh of relief, I think.
Solid 1v1. Aiden right now, by the way, the only player in this game with more than 1 elim. He's sitting on 2. A score of 3 total over the course of the day today. Tyler's someone we've seen put on a good show in the past. We interviewed earlier today, and he's had a few rough rounds and hoping here, southwest side of Shifty, he can make some plays. Flower in the feed, getting Reigns knocked down back to Aiden and tilted. Looking for his 3rd elimination, Courage. Maybe tracking Coop Train on the rotation out there next to Loop Lake. All the materials he can gather. He's not sitting on a whole ton either. Is this a fight? A push outside. This is the far southeast corner past Paradise. Rifts actually spawn basically off the cliff out here, and players will use that as a way to rotate back into the zone if they're forced to. Flower, by the way, picking up his 2nd elim. Another player now at 2 eliminations. Cryo and Top Boy flying past each other. Almost like a synchronized swim maneuver there. Morgos picking up an elimination, our winner last round on Jack. The Top Boy gets the shot on Cryo. Both low HP.
And a Klinger actually would have eliminated Top Boy right there if he stuck him once, but couldn't actually connect. This is STDX Vide. Close range, build fight there. Triz tries to go for the quick edit, but not able to snap fast enough. Nate Hill in the elimination feed again with another elim. He's already top 5 today. Rogue 00 Flower, our first player this game to reach 3 eliminations. He was already, I think, top 12 in the scoreboard of standings as well.
Prodigy Aces looking for a shot. Those little boxes. Put himself inside a shack. Where his opponent is over there. Aiden back here still untilted. Gets the shot and takes another elimination. That's number 3 for the game. Puts him at a single point. This one. A stack on top, that puts him at 4 total for the day. Nate Hill also tied at 4 points total for the day thus far. Like tempo here. Make some moves. Low HP, barely any shield. He's got bandages. He's going to take an opportunity while his opponent here, Boyer, isn't necessarily pushing. XD.
Oh, that player with the nade launcher.
Almost
just
eating
blocks
explosion there, yeah. He's right next to the cube, which means shield is actually getting added to him. But his opponent, Turkeylips up top, knows if you shoot the cube, it lashes back out at whoever is closest.
Yes.
Turkeylips knows his opponent is sitting right on top of it, so if he shoots it, even though he's the one dealing damage, the cube is going to lash out at the player basically sitting on top of him.
Again, when they're near it, they're gaining some shield. First time we've really seen the cube come into play so far today.
I actually didn't even realize it was this far over. It's in Shifty Shafts now.
Yep. As it continues to maneuver around the map, still wondering what it even means. Probably something regarding Season 6, but who knows. It looks like players will begin to have to move towards this middle island. Just outside Fatal Fields. This is a Hysteria on the opposite side of the map. Quick
Pick up
double
his
barrel.
first elimination. He gets it on EMAD, his first elimination this game. WBG's Punisher dropping the clingers down there. As soon as those start to detonate, like you said earlier, they drop down now once the structure that they were attached to disappears. Previously, they used to instantly explode. You'd see players throw the clingers at like a wall that they see someone hiding behind, shoot the wall out, and then it would instantly detonate. Not anymore. They drop down like gravity's pulling them down. He's looking for shots. Actually gets the elimination on Rogue's double flower inside this box. Picks up all the loot. There's a handful of medkits in there. Yeah,
look at his materials.
Hopefully he grabs the third medkit. Maybe he didn't realize that there was one sitting there. He's only carrying two.
Max
currently.
wood, max brick, 800 metal is what he currently had. Aiden, another engagement. He's got to move forward.
Bounce pad, go for it. He missed the build. Going for the bounce pad play to fly across. Almost perfectly. Are you kidding me?
And he actually gets the little benefit of the boost. He's going to land right on his opponent. He wants to keep the pressure on.
That box inside, though, he's going to have to smash his way out. Nobody owns these walls, so he's got to take an opportunity to melee those down. Gets caught underneath his own service. Looks like he tried to build a floor and jump up. He almost went for the edit. Didn't get it off the time. Goes to the edit on that outside wall. He's trying to drop down underneath. Probably heard the rockets coming and reacted, thinking they're headed towards him no matter what, so it's time to build away. Trying to edit his way out. Change the angle against his opponent. Always kind of mix it up. You never want to repeat, and this is a good example of that. Goes for the shot in. A little clip from the shotgun. The LMG, a 52 in there, and gets the elimination on Coop Train. The crowd going wild here. 40 HP. Player 3 is into the match. 9 HP remaining, and Mars Cities gets the elim and stops Aiden from hitting 5 elims. That would have been 2 points, but only 1 this game.
Finally gets shut down. What a build performance right there. Voltnaga throws a stink bomb in. And that one is smelling, and Tyler's just dies to it right away.
That, by the way, is our second elimination over the course of the entire weekend. Week 8 of Summer Skirmish. Second elimination to stink bombs. I saw a stat online earlier. I said that one happened, I believe, in Day 2 qualifiers. X's replays kind of bouncing back and forth next to each other. Spots, Bizzle rotating into the safe zone. Just kind of moving around, trying to track down anybody in these areas, looking through these builds. If there's anybody left alive here, if there's anybody watching, Replays wants to know where they are, and this looks like he is pretty alone here. But this wide angle shot, this is where the field starts to tighten up. You've got nobody right now that's currently alive with more than 2 eliminations. Diggy, Nate Hill, Punisher, and Wheels 960 all have 2 eliminations.
He doesn't have a lot to work with. I mean, look at his inventory.
He doesn't.
Thermal assault rifle, a gray SMG, and 5 bullets and a shotgun. He's going to get to a point where he kind of has to force something here soon. Here's our scoreboard of the players alive right now. No one remaining in the game has 3 elims yet.
Well, the shots from the side. He does have quite a few builds, at least for a little engagement right now. He could use the launch pad to fly away if there's any concern. And the shots coming in. He's going to have to try and build and defend against that. Hope for that edit to get out. Missing those edits, those fast edits like that, it can cost you if players are right on top of you. Imagine missing an edit like that, having to go for it a second time. Somebody's going to fall in and get an elim on you if you're not watching. Diggy,
that's how Diggy got a second.
Ranger outside the storm. No HP, no bandages, no med kit for Diggy, so he's going to take a little bit of damage. But coming away with an elimination of that, probably a good idea. As it's a worthwhile trade.
Look at the high ground from Snood and Fulmer outside Fatal. Saw him, the player launch pad, so he's just going to follow suit. And he's got to be worried about the player up top. Uh-oh, down to just 48 HP. Should be safe for the moment. All he's got left is brick. He's half in the low grab zone, half not.
Nibs literally in a box right next to him. He might not have realized, because he was getting shot from the player up top in the tower on top of the hill. He might not realize that Nibs is also hiding inside. I'm sure he saw the structure, and it's clearly one that has capacity to hold a player. There's no edits for anybody to come out of it, so I would almost assume he knows there's somebody's right there. Plus, the footstep movement from Nibs right now. He's in a tight spot here, though. Low HP, not a ton of shield. He does have a gold double barrel. You see him with it out right there, and Nibs is the player up above him. They start a rotation.
Wow,
just gotta watch for each other.
Farico blocks Lassius as he looks to build on up. Look at the inventory. Drum gun,
my.
gold double, or the legendary double barrel, 3 remote explosives, Chug 9 minis. But, you know, it's all great to have, but you got to live through the fight to be able to heal with it.
It's like he went for a double barrel shot and whiffed it just over the top. The bloom on those things, sorry, the spread pattern, how wide it is on the double barrel. Plus, we talked about the damage drop off of those things. You have to be in bludgeoning distance for it to be at max effectiveness. And his opponent was so far away, it might not have even been worth it to go for it.
Jeez, listen to the build speed from Haste Farico. Steal, he's been shot by 3 or 4 players that aren't involved in this direct close fight.
I guarantee you he wishes he had the time to get that Chug Jug off, but all he has time for is his opponent underneath trying to pickaxe his way up through, gets the build, still owned that staircase. Lassius pays the price, gets caught off guard as the edit drop down. Quick double barrel shot. That thing in the same box, man, that thing's lethal.
That's a huge moment, because that gives him the ability now to Chug Jug, assuming he's going to pick up that heavy sniper rifle. No real updates from Sam yet, as he just is trying to stay hidden with how little health he has. Prodigy Ace is yet to get an elim this game. He's top 43.
See Animal, I believe, in the webcam there on the right side watching from the side. Looks like he must have been eliminated earlier. I love how the players, they want to see everything that happens, so they'll watch every POV they can.
I mean, they're all so passionate about this game for a lot of these players involved. And I mean, you and I, this game's changed our lives. So you get involved here and you want to soak in it all and just enjoy the event. A look at our last real place of interest involved in the map is Fatal Fields. Nate Hill, third elim here would give him another point, and
almost went for it. By the way, you mentioned the third elim for a point. Punisher right now, the only one still left alive. Hit the shot.
Look at his reaction. No way, he says, as that player who is just in his sights soars on out. Nate, is this going to happen twice in a row?
Gotta know he's going to go for it.
Whiffs the shot there, tags some shields. He's only got 57 HP. He can't get the elim as well. The tree was weak. No follow-up. He's going to chase it. I think he's going to go for it. He's risking the game on this.
He's hungry for that third elimination. Securing a point would be pretty big. This would be point number 5 for him on the day.
He gets control of the wall.
His opponent building up the edit, coming out the top. He's trying to get a top down on Nate.
Can't hit the shot.
Could not track Hysteria on the way down. 85 HP. Could have been a one shot from that heavy shotgun, but not enough. Missing the shot costs him that one. And the option there, Courage, you think going for it to try and get that third elim for a point was a good call. He wasn't sitting too high on HP. Maybe playing a little more secure and wait for your time to strike on somebody that isn't paying attention was a better call.
I don't mind it right there. You know, it's one of those things where everyone assumes the player's going to be so passive. He was hoping to maybe catch Hysteria off guard. It's also, he had no safe place to really go to. Everyone else was already set up and secured in the new zone. Marcity's just got blown up by remote explosives. That was Farico.
Horrify is actually sitting underneath. Yeah, he's not even moving. Horrify is right underneath Turkey Lips.
And he's just chilling for the moment. Here's Poach, his first elim of the game. He'll get a slurp juice off that, which will put him at maxed health. It's the perfect item to get. Punisher, replays, and Cease also nearby.
60 seconds left before the first time the circle's going to move. 30 players left on the field, so we've had far more players eliminated early this game compared to even the first and the second, which means this won't be as tight, as chaotic of a circle move, but it's still going to be crazy. 30 people left. There are 29 now in this size of a zone is rough. Hysteria and your feed there, getting another elim there. That puts him at 3, which is a point. That's his second on the day. Farico has 4 eliminations, leading the players that are still alive in this game, which is 1 point for him. Punisher with 3 as well. Nobody else alive besides those 3 has 3 eliminations or more.
Strugs keeping the high ground. Punisher inching closer and closer to safety in this next zone. You see on the minimap, basically 1 block away. That'll probably put him as safe. He wants to claim all these walls so there can be no quick edit ins from his opponent. And he's still got 600 plus medals, so he's more than happy to do this. Is this ending in the low gravity zone? I think this is ending in the low gravity zone.
I believe it's about to push that way.
This is going to change how this entire final circle plays.
Players are going to have to be careful when they jump in this thing. You float much higher than typically you'd be used to, which means people that are going for shots on you while you're in the air, it's going to happen a lot. You might even see people, oh my gosh, the number of people that are jumping.
Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
Wait, what is happening? Wait.
Flying away in the air.
One of them's a shot. Wait, what is happening?
It looks like while they're in the zone, they're getting pushed up in the air. I've seen this a little bit online.
Wait, what is happening? The rune now flies you around? Even they don't know what to do. Look at this. What is going on? It's just floating them up and down.
Digging the feet didn't stick the landing, a 22-meter drop. You see them, they're going for literally anything. Players might try and catch themselves with builds.
Okay, no matter what, this is hysterical.
This hysteria going down on the feed. People are just taking SMG and rifle shots while flying through the air right now.
Wait, so is this how this low gravity field now works?
I've seen this a couple times, like videos on Twitter and stuff.
Do you activate this?
I don't know if this is...
What is happening? He's trying to box himself in. There you go. Okay.
Catches himself. He's. you see him put his hands up.
What is this zone right now? Well, when I said it's going to change how this whole game is played,
you were more right than you realized.
I really was not expecting. He's now floating in this.
He has himself boxed in basically to catch himself. He could open up basically a line
low
across the top.
Gravity to no gravity. Poach is like, I'm going to sit outside this. Oh my goodness.
13 players. The storm's going to start to move, maybe saving players from kind of a confusing way to engage there. There's no way you practice for something like that. 13 people left, which means if 3 more go down, Poach picks up a point. If he gets 1 more elimination, Poach picks up a point. Might get one right here. The quick edit, takes a shot through, but couldn't secure that one. Does get a shield tag. 1 player more needs to go down, and then everybody, there it is. Rio secures the elimination on Farigo, who we were watching earlier, fly through the air.
We're in the top 10. Everyone remaining now has earned a point. This is where Poach is in his most comfortable zone. He's got a launch pad to use as well. Still enough materials to make some things happen.
I think I saw on the feed a 53-meter fall damage elimination. Somebody was taken out by that, which might have meant as they were rotating in, they didn't get ahead of the anti-grav zone. The reverse gravity zone, whatever you want to call it. That was ridiculous.
At this point, yeah. I think anyone was expecting that. Poach now top 7, inching every second closer and closer towards this next zone.
Poach taking shots out, trying to do anything he can just to try and get a tap here. Holding the edit. Looking outside, Tendons rotating in right now. Sofa rotating in right now. Everybody's kind of on the move. Sofa might catch the opponent off guard. There's shots from the back. Poach tracks down his 3rd elimination, puts him in the top 5. 2 more going down will get him yet another point here. A shot through times. You saw him there. He's waiting, just holding ADS, waiting for the wall to go down. He's trying to sneak through this edit. Got to get through fast enough and does not make it.
Oh, the storm
gets eliminated by the storm.
More.
4 players left.
That was his 3rd. That'll give him a point. Remember, top 3 earn another point. Whoever drops next will be a heartbreaking way to go out. So we got eyes on Tendons right now at the bottom of this hill. They'll have to move a little bit up. Sean was taking some above it. A snipe, 9 meters. 9 meters from Bowman to eliminate Sofa. 3 players left. He's got no materials, but he's got a med kit.
At this point, he has the bounce pad. He's probably going to build 1 layer out and bounce his way down. If he's going to go for this, I don't think he could drop down just based on materials alone. A 1v1, drop it in. Sean going for it, takes a shot with shot. He gets it midair, 49 to 77, and misses the Tendons with the trap play. Are you kidding me?
Tendons with the trap a limb. Like he's going for Twitter clips. Look at this. Tendons spams the walls. Oh.
That was his 5th elimination as well.
That ending of that game,
a 5-point game,
was one of the wackiest things ever. Between the whatever the hell the zone was.
Welcome to Fortnite.
With the people floating around.